all the way live from Dash headquarters in Hollywood, California. Happy Wednesday. What is this called? Hump Day or something?
Hump Day.
Get your hump on. I'm Tattoo.
I'm RaqC.
This is Tattoo and the Crew. Rise and shine, mother sucker. Right. Go ahead, Roxy. Fix your mic.
Welcome to the jungle.
There you go. Put your hands, wrap your hands around that mic. Look at that. You gotta use both your hands for that mic.
It keeps falling.
You know what? Tighten it on the ends right here.
Got it.
Knees.
June is flying. June 12th already.
I'm sorry, Roxy. I gotta do my show and shave.
You remind me of Daddy Yankee Tattoo.
Wow. Really?
With those glasses on.
I gotta put them on. I'm sorry. It's bright in here. My eyes feel very tired. But I love you for waking up with us. Big 3 Radio, Tattoo and the Crew. One more time. Rise and shine, mother suckers! I wanna watch you bleed. Yeah, good morning. And thank you so much for waking up with us this early morning, Wednesday, all the way live. Big 3 Radio. Very excited to be here this morning. Roxy, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know, I feel like I need to stretch my body. Like I need to do the splits or something.
Right now?
No.
I like that shirt you're wearing. Wow, let me see that.
Thank you.
Tupac, Selena, Biggie, Jenny Rivera. I've never seen anything like that.
I know, it's from my brand. It's from my own brand.
Black and brown, babe.
Yes.
I freaking love that.
Tupac,
I like how you got it black, brown, black, brown, black.
I don't even think about that order. I just put people that have inspired our generation of music in a way. Tupac, Selena, Biggie, Jenny Rivera, Aaliyah. It's just, I gotta add more. I gotta add Nipsey.
Well, maybe you need to do another shirt.
Another one, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for the idea.
But I like that.
I know, it's dope, right? Thank you. Very music.
What's up? You make those in men's?
Yeah.
I would wear that.
Okay, I'll bring you one tomorrow.
I'd wear that.
Good to know.
You know what? That would look like it's a beautiful black shirt, and it's just written plain, nice bold letters. Tupac, Selena, Biggie. I just want to see your chest keep popping out. Everything. I'm doing that on purpose. No. Well, you didn't notice that I was doing that.
I'm not even showing cleavage.
All BS aside, Jenny Rivera and Aaliyah, and then you got a beautiful triangle, rectangle going around it.
Yeah, simple.
And I like how simple it is. I would wear that with some nice jeans, cool white kicks, and a sports jacket.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that you can still see the writing and everything, you know?
Yeah, you would definitely rock it. Okay, so one thing.
And a hat. I gotta wear a hat with that.
You rock hats real good.
Yeah. An LA hat. For sure.
Do you ever rock New York hats?
Yeah, I do. Anytime I'm with Big 3, and it's not just for Big 3, but usually when I travel, I always like to rock the state or city where I'm going to. I'll rock a hat and represent, man. Because
do you have a big hat collection?
I do. I love hats. Yesterday I did a podcast yesterday. I got interviewed for a podcast, by the way. It's a really cool podcast. It's called Two Moms Don't Make It Right.
Okay.
Two Moms Don't Make It Right. It's like this mother informational single mom type show, and these two girls do it. A good friend of mine, Vanessa, she's the host of this show, and they interviewed me for their Father's Day special. I'm the first man they've ever interviewed on their show.
I love it.
And it airs on Friday, and it's on Apple iTunes podcast and all that stuff. If you want to tune, I'll give you information for it. That's not what the point of it.
Put it on your Instagram.
But I will. I'm gonna do that. But they asked me a question well, we're ending now, and they were like, hey, well, thank you for being our Father's Day guest. Now, and I'm like, hey, listen, ladies, because here's the crazy thing. We're in the middle of the week, and no one's talking that this Sunday is Father's Day. No one's talking about it. No one's mentioning Father, but everybody's all hyped up on Instagram when it's Mother's Day. The month of, the week before, 2 weeks before, and here's the thing. This was the funniest thing this girl said to me, man. I had a freaking laugh attack. She's like, you know what bothers me, Tat? when moms post themselves on Father's Day, like,
I'm mom and dad.
I'm mom and dad. No, you're not. You're the freaking mom, and that's it. And you got your shine on fucking Mother's Day.
I mean, listen, some women do play the mother-father role.
I get it.
The dad walked out of their life, of their children's life. There's a lot of deadbeats out there, too.
There is.
You happen to be a father that's active in his children's life.
Well, thank you.
Your kids are blessed to have that, because I always say, if your dad is active in your life and he's active, not just there like a pendejo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are probably not going to have daddy issues, because a lot of women have daddy issues because daddy wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, your kids are very blessed to have you, even if you're a little crazy, a little outspoken, but it's all good. They have this man that I'm sure that even if your kids, because they're young, they don't verbalize it,
right.
But I'm sure they're proud of you. You bring them joy, you bring them happiness, and as they get older, they'll verbalize that. You know, sometimes when you're a kid, you don't get that.
Oh my God!
They're like, you're too strict.
My 12-year-old daughter, Bailey, she verbalizes it, and I must have got like 8 calls from her yesterday. Dad, when you coming home? Dad, when you coming home? Dad gotta put food on the table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Sometimes your career. That's why I'm a big advocate on make sure you take care of your career. Make sure you take your family first. Because I promised my daughter that we were gonna go see The Shining last night.
Oh, I remember you talked about it.
I didn't get home till 9 p.m.
Yeah.
I was out working all day.
Yep.
And for those that don't know, listen, man, the grind is real.
It is.
The grind is very real. People think we just go home after the show. Absolutely not, man. I had to go meet up with Ice Cube. I got to go to Ice Cube's house yesterday, and I'm not gonna talk about where he lives or anything like that. But I will say this. He has a freaking ridiculous house, man. His house was absolutely beautiful. It was so awesome to be there at his house, writing, creating with DJ Pooh. We got this show, like I told you, all about Big Three. Then from Ice Cube's crib, I had to go to UCLA and interview some Big Three players.
Yeah.
And from there to UCLA, the traffic was like 3 hours getting home. I felt like I was driving to Las Vegas or something.
And that's that kids are out of school right now.
Right.
You would think that the traffic in LA and everywhere would be less, but it just seems like everyone's active with the kids.
Yeah.
Right now, going to the beaches and just keeping them busy.
But shout out to all the fathers out there. I'm going to honor the fathers starting right now, because here's the thing. I don't even think that people, it's not that they don't want to honor their dads. It's like they don't even remember when fucking Father's Day is. I was on this show and she was like, and like I said, she was telling me, oh, I hate when mothers post themselves on and I was like, look, forget that mothers post themselves on Father's Day, whatever, they want extra credit. That's
but shout out to the single moms, man. Some single moms got it hard.
Absolutely,
and
but that don't mean you got
fathers too.
That don't mean you gotta post yourself on Father's Day. Let the fathers have their shine, man. Let them have their day. You don't have to post yourself because you're a single hardworking mom. We get it. Post yourself every other day. This is our day. One day we get out of the freaking year, and no one remembers it. So I was like, you know what? Here's something even better. Forget about posting yourself on Instagram and trying to get these freaking likes because you want people to tap you on your back for being what you're supposed to be already, a parent. You know what I'm saying? I don't need taps on my back. It's very nice that you say that and people say, oh, you're a great father. Yeah, well, everyone should be a great father. I don't need a tap on my back for being a great dad. I'm just a great dad because that's what I want to be.
Yeah.
And every dad should be that.
Should strive for that.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't need a pat on my freaking back. But what I do need is a new hat. Is a dinner, and then see
what kind of hat? What kind of hat?
A real hat, like a $45 hat, not those 2-for-1 specials.
No, but like, what do you want to say?
I hate when people, I got a deal. No, don't go get the deal. Go buy the expensive freaking hat for me.
Okay, what do you want the hat to say?
I want a Laker hat, a baseball hat, a Dodger hat, a Yankee, something that a White Sox hat, a team that I like.
We're taking my dad to the Dodger game on Sunday.
Oh, I think there's
that's awesome. My sisters, you know the oldest sibling,
that is
like,
awesome.
What are we doing for my sister's like the ringleader?
I swear on my kid's life, RaqC, I said on it, they're like, okay, Tap, so give us some pointers, what fathers want. I said Dodger tickets.
Yeah, we're taking my dad.
Laker tickets. Take him to a boxing fight. And here's the thing, that's awesome that you ladies are taking them, but if you would have given him the tickets, don't be mad at who he takes. Let him take whoever the hell he wants. That's him being the dad enjoying his day.
My dad has the coolest daughters though. So
that's awesome.
He wants to go
to go with you, and that's a great thing.
My dad always tells me, Mija, I think, I don't know, well, I mean, all my brother's an amazing son too, he really is, but he goes, I don't know what my life would be like if I didn't have 2 daughters, because daughters we show up for our parents. Most of us do, right? Because a lot of times when a man gets married, he goes off and he has his wife and he has his family and they kind of get lost. But it's always the daughters that bring it back and remember, you know? So, yeah, shout outs to my sister. She's always like doing these group text messages. Right. All right, guys, what are we doing for dad this weekend? Right. What are we doing for mom? She's always like, and I'm like, damn, sis, what am I going to do if I didn't have you?
Well, here's the thing. Well, because when I had a family and we were together, I've gotten my kid's mom a car on Mother's Day. Gucci on Mother's Day. I've got her a house on Mother's Day. And it was always over the top. You know?
Bought a woman a house?
We didn't buy a house. We got a house and rented it. But we moved in on Mother's Day. Like, look, babe, we got it. You know what I'm saying? But here's some good advice. Dodger tickets is a great freaking gift. Your dad
for Father's Day.
For Father's Day. It's this Sunday. And I didn't even know. I had to be reminded.
Yeah, June 16th.
Did you really, Roxy, be honest.
Yes.
Be honest.
Yes.
You did know that this Sunday is Father's Day.
I'm very aware of when Father's Day is. I love my dad just like I love my mom.
No, you're a father. Did you know it was Father's Day this Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. All right. Then he has a good family. He has a good wife. He has a good kid. They remind him of it. They're going to take him out. Are you looking forward to Father's Day? Get on the mic over here, Nano. Get on the mic over here. Just really quick, because you're being a father. Are you looking forward to Sunday? You got some good plans? You know if your family got some plans for you?
Yeah, we're going to eat on Sunday, and they're actually giving me a camera to come do the show.
Nice. Man. What the? Round of applause for the Nano family.
Yeah, you know,
La de la Sierra.
A way to a man's heart too is brunch. Brunch is a good idea.
Yeah, well, here's the thing: brunch, dinner, lunch, breakfast. But here's the thing: pay for it ahead of time, because as a father, we have.
It feels weird to get something.
Yes, so I feel obligated. I'll be like, even though it's a great meal, I'm like, you know what, guys, it's okay. No, I got it. No, what you're supposed to do is say, babe, or dad, son, dad, son, father, whatever it is. I got it. It's done. It was already paid for.
Yeah, that's a good idea because
so you don't make them feel like, you know what I'm saying.
But you know, you're a real man because I love that. I love when a man has a generous heart like that. When a man is just like wants to take care of it. Because no matter how,
I can't let no one pay for it. It's so loving to me. I'm like, oh my God, you guys thought about bringing me. I gotta pay for this.
That's a beautiful quality for men to have. Like where you just feel like I just feel like every man wants to feel like he's the provider of his home, of his children, of it. Even if you're not with the mother of your children. I love when a man has that quality, but that I never thought about going and being like, hey, listen, here's $200 on it, I got it, you know, when the bill comes around, I got it, or something.
Or just say, that's you know what, put the bill to the side, give them the $200 before and say, hey, don't bring the bill over. My dad's really like ego when it comes to paying for stuff.
Yeah.
I'm paying for it now. Dad, this was paid for a week ago. Order it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you prefer brunch or do you prefer like if your children were to cook for you? Like what do you like?
I like to go out.
Brunch.
I like brunch.
Okay.
You know, I rather, and I'm being honest. And
yeah.
I think it's a beautiful gesture if someone cooks, but you never know if they're gonna cook something burnt and it's gonna taste nasty. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. And I would just rather put it on somebody else. Let's go have a good meal together. Let's go out. I like brunch. It's beautiful, sunny, bright LA. It's beautiful out here, you know?
Yeah.
Enjoy these beautiful restaurants that we have out here. Indulge for once a year. You get this day. And all I'm saying is, if you have a good father, if you have a good husband, if you have a good stepdad.
Yeah, there's a lot of stepdads that are stepping up to the plate too.
Show them some love.
Yeah.
And look, I understand. Hey, that stuff that it could get expensive. Really, a $45? Is that too much to spend on someone? $45?
No way. Not for the man that showed up every day. I mean, I remember my first car. My dad was like, "Look, all I have so you could start before you get your little Civic. I have a truck, you know, and if you want to drive it, you have to learn how to drive citrus. But that's the car that I drove to high school. Just parents." A good parent is very selfless.
Right.
So $45 to a man that gave me money to buy lunch and bagels in high school, like come on, that's the least that I can do. But I'm wondering how many fathers feel like you? How many fathers really feel like
a lot?
Really?
A lot
that
of them just don't know how to say it. We got so much pride. We don't want to tell our families. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's rough. Being a dad's rough, man. Because you know you're the
second best,
and you gotta be the strongest. You gotta be the most mental strongest, heart strongest. You gotta have the toughest skin in the house. You know what I mean? You gotta be the most. I just at the end of the day, you just gotta be tougher than everybody in there, and not tougher like I'm a macho man. Just tougher skin, better on the emotion. You know what I'm saying? Having to be more understanding. Women are crazy, man. They're emotional, so you have to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? You have to hold it down.
It's so sexy when a man can hold it down. Like seriously, I can't wait when I'm married. I want just a man that's gonna just hold us down, but I want to be able to hold him down too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, if it ever gets too late for you, RaqC, and I'm still single, you're still single.
Shit.
We might as well do it.
Yesterday, when people were watching when I got you on Snapchat, and you like rubbing my feet. People were like, I don't know. Maybe you and Tattoo working together for a reason. Maybe destiny brought you guys together, and you guys are starting as co-hosts. But I was like, dude, we're just being out of bed.
And also too, if you have to blindfold yourself because you can't look at me, then obviously no, we're not working together for any love. You have to blindfold yourself when I suck your toe so that you can get into it. That wasn't very flattering for me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because I work with you every day.
I know.
And I said I gotta blindfold myself because I work with you every day. What if I like it?
Right.
What's gonna happen, Tat, if you suck my toes and you because you're like, I'm gonna give you the best toe sucking of your life.
I am.
Like nobody ever has.
I am.
So I'm just saying, what if I'm just like, holy smokes, like I like that. And what happens if I crave it again? Then what am I gonna do?
Let me do it again. After the hour, this is Tattoo and the Crew. Shout out to my dude Joe Brown. I had a great conversation with him yesterday. You know, I'm telling you, man, it's so honoring sometimes to talk to your friends and seasoned vets in radio like that, and for Joe to just be saying, Tat, I'm so excited about the show. I've been, he's such a supporter and such a fan and such a believer in it, and he's just like, I'm here, I'm still doing this, dog, let's go.
Yeah, Joe.
We're going. He only wants to bring more to the table, ready to go live with us. It's just, it's exciting, man.
Joe is good energy, good vibes. He really is.
For sure.
I mean, living that life in the Coto de Casa in Orange County with all the Orange County housewives.
Studio here at my house, dude.
Why wouldn't he be happy every day?
You guys want to come over and cue? I'm like, what's that? I'm gonna cook for you guys, barbecue. I'm like, why don't you say barbecue? Who says that? Yeah. You guys want to come over here so I can cue for you? Q? Who says that? Who talks like that?
Maybe they do. That's how they do it in the OC. Yeah, but, I have been craving a big slab of beef ribs. Oh God, I've been craving barbecue
Joe
beef
can
ribs.
Really cook up some good meat.
Those kind of ribs that the meat just falls off the bone and you just suck the bone till it's dry.
Right. Well, if Joe Grande puts his hands over flame and you get the aroma of pork, it's really amazing.
You're such a jerk. Oh my gosh. So listen, back to Father's Day.
Yeah, please.
What do you think about getting, because I kind of always get stuck when I go shopping for my dad. Right. It's like he likes these those Adidas jumpers, colognes.
Ooh,
tell me if I'm on point when it comes to gifts.
You're not on point though if you go for the special.
No, I don't.
And that's why when I said
that's cheap.
When I said $45 and be like, damn, that's kind of expensive for a hat. Well, that's because that's what a real new era hat, a fitted new era, is about $40-45. But they got these $9.99 specials, $19.99 specials, 2-for-1 specials with logos you don't want, old ass hats you don't want. I'm like, dude, I don't want this freaking junk. I'm never gonna wear it. I want the hat that I'm gonna actually wear, a nice fitted new era. They're about $45. Damn, is that much to spend on me, dog? Honestly, for everything I've done. $45 freaking, and that's the low thing.
And where do you get your hats?
I get my hats at Lids. I get them at hat stores, in the mall.
I don't have a boyfriend to shop for hats. And also, you gotta let me know this.
I understand Dodger tickets could get expensive. I understand. What else did I say? I said Dodger ticket dinner that could be expensive. Okay, cool.
What about going to medieval times or something like that?
That's
dinner
awesome.
Dinner in a show.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, okay.
But that gets a little pricey. So if you can't afford something like that, a $45, at least get the good hat. Because as the dad, I'll take a hat and be like, oh my God, I would cherish it. And I'd be like, this is great because you went and got the hat I wanted. You went and got you actually spent a little money on this.
Yeah.
And you got me the good hat. Not that $9.99 freaking, Dodger hat that's all, I hate those dad hats too, man. They're all flat and nah, man.
So you like, what do you like?
I like, new era brims, like, fitted ball hats.
Okay, ball hats.
Like the ones that you wear and you see the pro players wearing, they're called the pro player new era fitted caps. The professional hats you see the ballers play.
Take notes, ladies. Take notes.
For real, man. Take notes on this because I promise you, you're gonna have a happy dad or a happy husband.
What about cologne?
Oh, cologne is great.
Okay, what about like belts?
But just don't be getting them that Jacquard or Cool Water.
No, I'm talking about like that good
people still buy Cool Water, man.
Hey, Cool Water's a classic.
It is a classic, but it's also $9.99. You can get that at Ross.
No, I'm talking about like what it means.
Right, Nano? You can get Cool Water at frickin' Ross. Don't get me a Ross cologne.
Hey,
go to Macy's, go to Nordstrom's.
A man that rocks Cool Water smells delish. Like, that's one of those classic perfumes, kind of like Eternity, kind of like CK1.
A lot of paisas wear Cool Water. Tengo Cool Water. Está buena. El Cool Water.
The worst is when a dude...
Hey, you got Cool Water? Like I did at Ross.
Sometimes that's all people can afford.
I know. I'm not making fun of that. I'm just making light. It's one day out of the freaking year. Get them Cool Water anytime you want. But go in and get them to go. You know what's awesome is if you take them into the mall and sometimes you don't gotta surprise them with the gift. Let them smell the cologne. Say, Dad, pick any freaking cologne you want. It's on me today.
What about like some Gucci slides?
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Now you're taking it to like
the next level.
You're taking it to that game.
My dad would be like, "Y eso qué es?" Gucci.
I gotta.
Gucci Fucci.
I gotta let me chanclas. He just wants chanclas. He doesn't know.
My dad, he's so simple. My dad is a simple man. I love that about him. I feel like I get a lot of my, and I think this is like, for example, when it comes to dads, I always feel like dads don't get the credit of like, at the end of the day, let's be honest. It took a father and a mother to create us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without your dad shooting out that little sperm, it wouldn't have happened, right? So I like to say that I get a lot of my logic from my dad, a lot of like my neutrality from my dad. Like I get my personality, my energy from my mama, but my dad is like a very logical man. My dad's like a realist. He'll be like, okay, bring it down, mija. Like, okay, let's talk about real shit, And I love that because I think a lot of times people just focus on like everything that the mom gives them, and it's like, well, what about your dad? I guess it's hard having that opinion or that positivity towards a father that was never there.
Right.
Like how could you praise a man that was never there?
Yeah.
And that happens a lot in today's society. Like how does a dad just walk away from some thing he knows he created?
I don't know. Do you want to call my dad right now? Should we call my dad and ask him how you can do? Because I would call my dad. My dad doesn't have long to live, so we might as well get everything we can out of him before he dies. And I would love to get my dad on the show on Father's Day or on Friday. Maybe we should call my dad and do the
Let's call both of our dads.
We should. Let's do this on Friday. Let's call our dads. This is gonna be good. You see how we come up with material on the spot?
Yes.
We didn't plan this right now, but this could be good. Let's call our dads on Friday and let's do the RaqC Tattoo trivia. What dad knows more about who?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my dad forgets my birthday all the time.
Well, my dad forgets my name sometimes. Hollywood, California. I wanted to get into the news, but you want to get into news and bring back, or do you want to stay on this Father's Day thing? Because we were off air right now.
No, let's stay on it because it's hot.
Yeah,
it's hot, and you know what? It's simple if you really think about it.
So we're off air. We're laughing. I'm like, yo, I mean, and RaqC, man, you just came raw with it. You came raw with it.
That's what I do.
And in a clean form, in the cleanest form we could do this, because you never know. There may be kids like listening right now. How did you ask me? You said if a girl gives you...
I said, listen, what about head in bed? Breakfast in bed and head.
Head.
Without complaining.
No. You said head. You said, hey, if a girl gives you head, is that good for Father's Day? I said, nah, it's not. And then you're like, breakfast in bed. And I was like, oh yeah, you give me breakfast in bed and head. Hell yeah.
You're winning.
You're winning.
To the max. But actually with head without expecting anything in return, right? Like, baby, it's your day. I want to spoil you.
Right.
I want to do it like I've never done it before. I don't expect anything in return. Here you go.
Right, we're not 69. We're not 69ing. I'm not going down on you after.
Yeah,
I'm not going to. No.
Yes, Bobby, whatever you want.
I want to eat my toast and my freaking eggs and my webbles, and you're on my webbles. You know what I'm saying? And head and breakfast in bed would be a great gift. with no return to it. Let me rest. Let me lay down. Let me enjoy
like get
this.
yours and then go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And then wake up again and do it again.
There you go.
That's ladies, that's easy.
Write that shit down.
It's free. So I mean,
yes.
there you go.
Problem
solved. And maybe a baseball hat that's not, a cologne and baseball hat.
Oh, man.
And then we go out to dinner or I cook you dinner.
I ain't playing around. I just said Dodger tickets. I said dinner. I said hats. I said I said some, getting him some nice kicks. You said an Adidas suit. I love all that stuff. I swear to you, this is a real father talking here. You bring me breakfast in bed and head and let me, with no return factor, I just want to enjoy this. Let me watch a movie, go to bed, wake up. I'm going to do that for you again, babe. Oh man, that
would be a good gift, huh? Like all day today, you can ask me for like as many times as you want, and I'm gonna give it to you with nothing in return. Like, come on, ladies.
There it is.
That's not hard.
It's not.
Especially if you
and
love
it don't
your
cost
man.
nothing. It costs nothing. It may hurt your jaw a little bit.
The next day you might have jaw lock, but it's okay. You're gonna be like, it was worth it. Like, that's the thing. Like a lot of ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies, you want to keep your man focused.
And here's the thing,
that.
ladies, you love RaqC so much on Snapchat. You love RaqC on your Instagram. Oh, RaqC this, RaqC that, RaqC. Hey, you better listen to what RaqC's saying right now, because this isn't game. This isn't knowledge. This is jewels. You're spitting jewels right now, RaqC. You know what I'm saying?
A happy man. Let me tell you.
Oh my God, he is. God, what's wrong with these dudes? To not freaking wipe you up.
For real. I haven't found a man that's great. Because, I'm good, but I'm intense too.
God.
You got to be able to bring that intensity just like I could bring you that fire. You know what I'm saying? And maintain it. Because a lot of times people go through that whole conquering stage, honeymoon. You got to be able to like stretch that out. You know what I mean? Don't get bored. But see, if you wake up to unlimited head for one day, man, you want to make his toes curl, baby. You want to be like, I'm doing that. You want those toes curls.
I know.
West side.
Okay, if there's if there's one lady that's taking this in and is like, you know what, I'm gonna do what RaqC just said right now. You're winning. Go ahead and be that one out of the thousands. Don't want to listen. Don't want to give their man a head. You rather give him a $9.99 freaking hat and a $17 bottle of Ross freaking cool water cologne. Go ahead. So that way he probably will cheat on you the way he probably does already. You know what I'm saying? And why wouldn't he? You give me a shitty ass gift like that on Father's Day, and you wonder why we go look for other women?
Especially if the man is out there.
You wonder why we go and DM these girls? You wonder why we go to the bar and seek something better? When all I am worth to you on the day we get that number one day of a bottle of cool water? I'm good. That's a red flag for me. That's a red flag, and I ain't playing around about that. I'm good to my kids, man. But geez, $17 bottle of cool water.
But the truth is, there are women out there, Tat, that don't enjoy that. But there's also women like me that I enjoy pleasing my man when I have one. It's like, dude, it's not even a question. It's like there's women that enjoy that, and there's women that are grossed out by that. Just like there's men that enjoy going down, and there's men that are like, ugh, I don't touch that.
I got it at Ross.
Yeah.
I got it at Ross.
Hey, leave Ross alone. I like Ross.
I like Ross too, but not on Father's Day.
Yeah, no. Spend some money, ladies.
Ross is a store I will go into today, but not on Father's Day.
Go to Macy's.
Well, how's a woman gonna feel if I said, hey, babe, I got you this really, really great freaking perfume, got you some earrings, spent about $60 on it total, got it at Ross. Come on. You're out that door.
Well, you don't gotta say where you bought it. You can package it up and make it
try to
nice.
package it up. Women know this shit. They know you got it at Ross.
And then the thing is, when you go
got that J-Lo perfume.
When you go to these stores, they put those tags on it.
Right? That's where you could get the Rihanna perfume, the J-Lo perfume, you get
all the leftovers. No, the thing is, these stores, they put these tags on them that are like super hard to take off.
Yeah.
You have to sit there and scratch it. You're like, that's my gift. Seriously, I don't know why these stores do that. You're like, dude, can you make it easier to scratch off? You're giving away that I bought this at Ross. Man.
Oh man, we're funny.
Yeah, we are.
This show's funny.
And real.
It is.
We would never be able to talk about traditional radio.
I don't understand how the world wouldn't want to listen to this radio show.
Me either.
I'm serious about that. How could you listen to anything else in the morning? Go ahead and let your kids listen to us too. We're gonna put them up on game.
Yes, we are.
Make them smart kids.
You're gonna have these little 12-year-olds like RaqC. Mom, what was RaqC talking with his head?
Well, mija, what you do is you put your hand under the balls like that.
Crazy ass.
All right. Well, there it is. Father's Day is on Sunday. I'm already, people are gonna, you're probably gonna hear traditional radio, people in radio, and people on television talking about it on Friday. That's when people start talking about it. Oh, because it's on Sunday. I'm talking about it now.
Yeah.
I want to start doing this now. Friday, we're gonna try to get both of our dads on. If my dad's not in prison or locked up, or if he's not high on heroin somewhere, we're gonna get him on.
Okay, good.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll get my daddy on too. He has like a Ricky Ricardo accent too. My dad is awesome.
My dad has a mean bit that I don't
He'd be like, hi, I can't wait till you talk to him. He's so awesome.
I would love, and even if my dad can't come on, and my dad, because I did when I was with Big Boy. I tried to call my dad one time on the radio, and he was like excited about it, like, hey, one amigo, you gonna get me on the radio? And I was like, yeah, but it was kind of like an ambush, and he was like, hey, homie, and he hung up. He hung up while we were on the air, and he was like, hey, homie, hey, I don't play that, homie.
He talks like that?
Hey, homie, I don't play that, homie. Hey, all right, homie, all right. I tell my dad, my daughter's name is Bailey. I'm like, Dad, what's my daughter's name? Bella.
Oh my gosh.
I just thought my daughter talks on the phone with my dad. She's like, Dad, he keeps calling me Bella. I'm like, babe, just
go with the flow.
Your name's Bella, babe. Your freaking name's Bella. That's what your name is.
Just accept it.
We've been going through this for 12 years behind. You're Bella. You know what I'm saying? My son Boom is Bam Bam. He's Bam Bam. Just freaking leave it.
He changes people's names.
He doesn't even know. Like I say, he doesn't know my name. This is what it is.
Oh,
Happy Father's Day. It's this Sunday. Get your dad, get your husband, get your man, get him a good gift or give him some good head and breakfast in bed. There it is. Jules spit this morning.
Yes, absolutely.
Learn from this show.
Absolutely.
The thing that you do, people say, Tattoo, what is the goal and expectation of your radio show? I hate that too. Someone told me that. So what is your show about? It's about everything I like. It's about everything RaqC likes. It's who we are, what we do, and what's going on in life today, yesterday, and tomorrow.
Lifestyle, baby.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can talk. This is a talk radio. Someone told me, hey, Tat, you should do a mix on your show. I don't want to do a freaking mix. Go ahead and listen to radio shows for that. That you can listen to music. That shit gets irritating. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or 1 hour, non-stop music. I'm good. When I feel like listening to a song, I'll play a song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, music sounds good when you have whack talent, but when you have good talent like us that actually has substance, you want to listen to what we say.
Absolutely.
We're giving you good tips for Father's Day.
And and that's a great point you're bringing. I'm not co-signing with this. Like, yeah, you're right, RaqC. Hell, yes, but honestly, if I felt we were boring, I wouldn't talk anymore. I'm not talking for me. I'm talking for you. And at the end of the day, the point of this show is, if you're a dork, if you're a nerd, if you're feeling down on yourself, you're gonna feel better at the end of the day. You're gonna feel better after 10 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna learn a little something.
The goal.
And if you're already cool, well, you're gonna be even cooler. You know what I'm saying? If you're a dork, you're gonna be a cool dork. If you're cool, you're gonna be even cooler. Done. That's the gift we give you on this show. Make you cooler, dorks, putting you up on a little game.
And informing you.
And informing you with that.
And making you. The R&B channel yesterday too. I was like, okay.
Hey, when we were talking about Father's Day, I wouldn't be mad if someone said, hey, Dad, there's this great digital radio platform called Dash. Do that for your dad. Download it for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Free,
like, do him a favor. Like, because I'm sure your dad don't want to listen to Big 3 radio. He doesn't want to, he would for you, babe, but I'm sure he doesn't want to listen to hip-hop, and that's not all that's on Dash. There's over 90 stations here. You know what I'm saying? Elton John. I've been going crazy this week over the Elton John station. Build a Bear. You got 70s, 80s, 90s. You got Paradise City, Guns N' Roses station. You got Snoop Dogg's classic oldie station, and you got his hip hop station.
And they have a Dash Latin X.
They got Dash Talk. They got Dash Reggae. They got Dash. Everything you need is on this platform. I'm telling you, The more I get into it, the more I'm just like, yo.
Damn, I know.
Yeah.
You're like, this is free, right?
And I promise you, just trust me on this. Keep going through all these stations and just keep pushing different buttons, and just every time it's a new different record, and it's good. It's good stuff.
But make sure you're tuned in to us though every morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Last night I was listening to the R&B station. I wanted to make love to myself. I was like, damn, this is a great, good music selection.
How about making love to this guy? Take a listen to this.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Wow. Oh my. Wow. He's going in on Joe Biden.
Oh man, that's so entertaining though. And I only want to bring entertainment to this show. And if that's not entertaining to you, man, I don't know, man. Listen to this guy. Listen to him. Oh, my bad. I look and love it. At the end of the day, it's very entertaining. And the only reason why I'm playing that is, well, because look, I just want to make a good point. I don't vote. But if you don't want this man to be the president in 2020, go vote.
People like that Donald Trump goes on these rants, though.
I like it. It's entertaining.
It's entertaining. It is entertaining. Well, this is a thing.
He said, I call him 1% Joe. He's the most unintelligent man. He's slow. He's different. He looks different. And let me tell you something. He did state a fact. He has his people, Trump, counting how many times Biden has said his name. And all Joe Biden is really doing is it's promoting this guy. You say this guy's name more and more and more, 76 times in one speech. Yo, man, that must mean you're running out of shit to say.
Well, Joe Biden, he avoids the media a lot or challenging interview settings. So it's like, I don't even think Joe Biden is probably going to even challenge what Trump is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he avoids that. A lot of people are projecting that Trump is going to win again in 2020.
He is. Remember I said that. He is going to win, and he will be president for another 5 years. I'm sure. Well, we got another year to go. So from here...
Well, half a year.
Yeah.
Let us pray.
Another 4.5 years.
Jeez.
So good luck, America.
Well, the thing is, I think people forget that Donald Trump is an entertainer. He's a reality show star. And so he knows how to work the crowds. He knows how to entertain. Not only is he a businessman, but he also happened to be voted in as the President of the United States of America. But at first and foremost, he's a reality show star. He's a clown. And he knows what the camera wants. A very smart clown. He knows what the camera wants.
Very smart to say the exact number of how many times, because that caught me. And I'm not even into politics. I'm not doing this for politics.
No, neither.
I'm not doing this so that I could, vote. Now I'm just saying, everyone that is on Instagram, television, people that I personally always fuck Trump. Well, then do something about it, because this dude's about to be president again. This guy, there's a campaign going on right now, and no one gives a shit. And all they look at what I'm playing right now. I'm playing that. I'm not playing Joe Biden's speech. I'm playing Trump talking about Joe Biden's
everybody
speech.
Finds him is so entertaining because he's such a clown. But people love it. They low-key love that he's such a clown and that he speaks and he says a lot of what people are thinking. He has no problem getting the backlash. He calls everything fake news. Like, it's just people instead of being reactive towards it, it's kind of like people are already used to Trump being a clown. It's like, oh, Trump is just running his mouth again. Oh, he just went on another Twitter rant. Like, it's just people have become numb to it the way people are becoming numb to school shootings, to gun violence. It's like, oh, there it is again. Oh, okay. And then the next day, everybody forgets about it.
Well, I'm worried about the world. I mean, I'm not into politics, but I am definitely getting worried about the world. You hear about Iran and
Iran.
Iran.
Not Iran. Where did you run to?
I don't know.
Iran.
Hey, you know what the hell I meant.
Somebody corrected me. A man from Iran corrected me. He goes, it's not Iran, it is Iran.
Iran.
I was
okay.
Like, oh, okay.
And a smarter man than him once told me, Richard Montanez, the inventor of the Flamin' Hot Cheeto.
Oh my gosh.
Don't ever change your vocabulary, your speech, or your spelling for anyone. You know what the fuck I meant right now.
But I'm telling
you.
I'm telling you what somebody from Iran told me.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You got it. You got what I just said right now.
I knew what you were trying to say.
Okay. You absolutely knew what I was trying to say. You're just trying to correct me.
Iran.
Iran. People say it both ways.
No, what were you saying about Iran though? What were you gonna say?
Well, just there's a lot of I hear it on the news that there's a possible North Korea, Iran,
China, all these things that are popping up.
And now this Mexico thing too, man. It's crazy.
But Trump is pushing back on that.
Abortion laws. Gun control.
Do you think the end of time is coming? Is it near? Is it upon us?
Heck yeah. I put a nice post yesterday.
Yeah, you did, and I had to repost that, man. I really appreciate you doing that because a lot of people.
Well, I'm a big. I believe in my Almighty Father, my Creator, and I did post on my Instagram @tattoo1. Rule number 1: put God at the center of everything.
Amen. I heard that.
I just hate when people go look into it so deep. Look what this guy sent me. Everyone, this is what someone has to write.
They DM'd you this.
Everyone has the right to believe in a fairy tale as they please. But let's be honest. Where was our so-called savior during the 400 years of slavery of black people? Where was the so-called savior of the biggest genocide of people? Those people went through shit, and I'm pretty sure they weren't expecting and praying for a miracle, but it never happened. So if our Savior allows this to happen, then I'm straight 100.
Somebody wrote that to you?
Yes, let me finish. If you knew your history, I guarantee you wouldn't be feeling all godly. Study what they would do to you if you didn't expect their God in the slavery days of blacks and during the Spanish conquest in Mexico. Things that make you go, That didn't make me go, It made me say you're a freaking idiot.
I can't believe people DM
me say you're a freaking idiot.
Journals like that.
God damn. And here's the thing. Why does everybody blame God for slavery, for the genocide, for Mexico and the conquer and all this stuff?
Well, just like there's good, there's evil.
Well, why exactly? Just like there's good, there's evil. Why don't they blame the devil?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody blames
Why does everybody want to blame God? When have you ever heard anybody say, man, I blame the devil for this? It's always like, God, man, why does God allow this? Well, why does the devil allow it?
I've done that a few times.
Jesus.
It's true. That's a great point.
Stop blaming God for everything. We live in the devil's world, obviously.
That was a great post, and I reposted you in my stories because I was like, dude, when I wake up in the morning, I have this habit. When I wake up, before I jump out of bed, I do 10 times in my head. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you. 10 times. And it literally changes the frequency in I just feel like, okay, I'm up, I'm healthy, my heart's beating, I can see, I gotta brush my teeth, it just automatically puts me in this different frequency, and I'm thankful for that. Yeah,
well, good. That's good.
Thank you for posting that, Tap.
Thank you.
It was powerful.
For caring. It's 30 minutes after the hour. You know what that means. It's about that time for RaqC's big news. We're going to get into one record. We're going to come back. What you got coming up, Rox?
Okay, so the identity of Wendy Williams' new mystery man has officially been revealed. Over the weekend, she was here at Pride, and she shared a photo on social media of her cozied up with the man whose identity has been revealed. He's a 27-year-old man with a record, okay? Supposedly this guy, back in the days, he committed a robbery with a dangerous weapon in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he was sentenced to 15 to 30 months. So now, everyone's like, wow, Wendy Williams, you barely filed for divorce, April 11, 2019. Like, how are you out there? Even though her man, Kevin Hunter, He was dating a woman low-key for 15 years, had a child with this woman, and now everyone's on Wendy saying like, dude, how are you out there moving on with your life? But the point is, she's in her 50s, this guy is 27. So the question, the hot topic is...
Oh, I thought we were doing news. This is your hot topic.
Yeah, yes.
No, I said, oh no, it's 8:30. I said 30 minutes past the hour. Coming up is RaqC's big news.
Oh,
you want to do RaqC's hot topic?
Yes.
It's all right. We're live and it's all good. RaqC's hot topic. I'm so sorry about. I was about to ask you. Are you doing your news story now? I thought we were gonna tease it, go into a record, but
no.
This is your hot topic.
Yes.
RaqC's world hot topic. I'm so sorry, my darling. Do it again.
It's okay. No. So the question is, what's the youngest or the oldest that you've ever dated?
Ooh.
And what works better?
Nice.
Younger or older?
Love it.
All right, so to recap, we all know that over the weekend, Wendy Williams was out here stunting in West Hollywood at Pride, and she was just popping up all over the place.
You love Wendy Williams.
No, you know what?
I've been talking about her all week.
She's been on the news a lot. You know, I do love and I respect her story because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Wendy Williams, she comes from radio, and she's been able to transition into a talk show host. And a talk show host that personally I think should retire, and you know, I need to have a show. I need to take over her show. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I
think you would do great, but I think there's enough room for everybody.
Absolutely.
Wendy Williams is great at what she does.
Yeah, she is, but still, I think La Comadre could do a great job too.
Absolutely, I think so too. No doubt about that.
So her life,
a great talk show.
Her life has been a little messy lately after her marriage of about 20 years to a man named Kevin Hunter. He was dating low-key another woman. How messed up is that, right? You're married 20 years. 15 of those years, you're creeping. You end up having a baby with another girl.
Yeah, it's messed up. It is messed up. But how crazy is it that how fast she's going and fucking all kinds of other dudes? Like, that means that she had that urge in her already. She's letting... I mean, at the end of the day, she doesn't look like... Yeah, she looks fucking miserable. But, you know, she's crying on cameras and... She doesn't have her mind right now.
Yeah.
She's confused. She's lost. You know what I'm saying? She's in limbo of love. But at the end of the day, if you're feeling that freaking fucked up, what are you doing? Screwing all kinds of dudes? What are you? And this is like the third guy she's been out with already, if not more.
No, this is the first guy that they report her with, and she actually went on her. And you know, Wendy knows how to manipulate the media. This is what she does. This is what she does. She puts people out there, so she knows exactly what she's doing. She knew that all the blogs were gonna see this picture. She posted a picture of herself catching a sunset out here in Sherman Oaks, California, and she put hashtag old enough to be your mother. So this guy, they haven't revealed. They haven't revealed his name, but he's 27 years old. This guy has, quote unquote, a dangerous past. He was caught with a weapon, supposedly for a robbery he did back in the days. That he was sentenced to 15 to 30 months in jail. And so now she's like, look, my husband had a full baby with the woman he was involved with for 15 years. Now I'm living my life, so leave me alone. She filed for divorce April 11th of this year, 2019. So the question is since Wendy's getting so much heat about all this, what's the youngest or oldest you've ever dated? And has it worked? Because I hear women talk about RaqC, you know, especially now that I'm single. Like, you gotta date a man that's older than you, at least 15 years your senior. And I'm like, okay.
Do you feel that's a good tip on love, or would you rather date a younger guy?
You see, that's my thing right now. Is like, I've dated younger, and my boyfriends. I've only had 3 boyfriends, but I've had 2 older boyfriends, and I've had 1 younger boyfriend. And I loved the younger vibe, because a younger man, like, I understand Wendy. I'm not in my 50s, but a younger man gives you life. A younger man just wants to they want to be a partner. They want to travel with you. They want to stay active. They want to go work out with you. They want to sex you up. They want to do you everywhere in the house. But an older man is more stable. An older man is more like, baby girl, let me take care of it. Let me handle things. And so I'm like, the beauty of being single is I don't have to choose. But eventually when I want to settle down, I have to find that happy medium for myself.
Now, that's your relationships, but I'm saying like you're dating. Would you rather date an older man or a younger man? I mean, you just talked about your boyfriends and relationships.
See, I like both.
You like both?
I enjoy a younger man and I enjoy an older man. So that's my dilemma. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do, right?
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do if I like both?
Let's ask. What's going on right here? All right. Here's what I think. I've dated. I like younger women. I like younger women as far as like who I wanna be seen with, who I wanna go out with. I like I'd rather go out with a younger woman. Old women to me are they're too old.
Have you ever dated older?
I don't know. I've dated older when I was younger. I dated older when I was younger, and now I'm almost 40 years old now, so I'm the old guy. I'm the old guy now. But when I was younger, yeah, I dated older women, and they kind of grossed me out after like a week.
Really?
Yeah. It was kind of cool in the beginning, like it's fun, like, oh man, I'm freaking with this older chick. But then you spend a week with them and you just realize they're old.
But like, what's old to you? Like, for example, if you were to date an older woman now,
I was at the time I was 19, 20 years old or something like that, 19, and I dated a woman that was like 38.
Okay,
That's
damn.
old. That was old. And then I just realized she was just old. Like she had a lot of mom things to do. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I gotta pick up my kids, and I gotta do this, and I gotta take them to school, and I gotta go take them to doctor's appointment. And I'm like, bitch, goddamn.
Do you have time for me?
Jesus, you are really a freaking mom.
Did you feel like one of the other kids?
I did. I started feeling that I had to hide from her. Like I literally hide from this person.
Really?
And yeah, she's not the only older person I dated. I don't know. They just it's cool for the day. It's cool for the couple days, and you vibe out with them, whatever. But I'd rather go out with a young. Now here's the thing, though. I was in a relationship for a very long time, and I tried to be. Hear me out on this. I wanted to grow old. Me and my kid's mom were the same age, so I wanted to grow old with her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You feel me on that? I wanted to grow old together. So I don't know. It is a good question though. Hi, who's this?
Hello, who's it?
Hello.
What up, man?
What's up, Dad? This is Carlos.
What up, Carlos? How you doing this morning?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Great.
Carlos, so what's the youngest or oldest you've ever dated, and what's worked for you and what hasn't?
I was 17 and she was 27.
Damn,
10 years. That's a good
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, and boy, let me tell you something. She was fabulous.
Ooh.
She was one of my best friends.
Your stepmom's best friend.
Yeah, and she would come over just to swallow me, man. She was just great.
Wow.
She taught me how to like eat rubs and how to
Yeah. Hot horny ladies.
Oh my gosh.
Hot horny ladies. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Wow.
Exactly.
So
She was great.
And what happened, Carlos? It didn't work out because of what? What turned the situation down?
No, it was just because we were just fucking. That was it. You know what I'm saying? It was just a mutual thing like that, But she approached me one night. She cooked dinner and she invited me over, and she was just, man, her head game was on point. I'll tell you that.
You'll never forget that woman, huh?
Never.
No, because she always told me like, Carlos, I fucking love your dick and this and that. And I was like, well, thank you.
Wow, she would swallow it up, like slurp it in.
Oh yeah, she was Venus the funky penis,
Hey, Carlos, thank you for being so honest with us and sharing that, okay?
No problem.
Appreciate you.
Being so real, man. That's all. That's it, man. That's all it is.
Well, thank you, man. We appreciate you. Love you, dog.
All right, brother. You got
All right.
a good one. Have a good one, Rocky.
You too, baby.
Hey, who's this? Hello, good morning. Who's this?
Hi, I want to keep my name anonymous because a lot of my friends listen to you guys.
It's all
okay.
good. It's all good. We'll call you Jane Doe. How are you this morning?
I'm good, thank you. Love listening to you guys. Morning and at 3.
Ooh, in the afternoon. Thank you, Mama. So what's the youngest or oldest that you've ever dated, and what works for you and what doesn't?
The oldest has been 17 years.
17 years difference?
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
were you the older person or was he the older
He
person?
was older for 17 years, and the youngest, he was 12 years younger.
Wow.
And what worked for you better?
Oh, definitely the younger one.
I'm telling you, these young guys got stamina.
He had more energy to put it down. The old man was just like, let's do it, let's go to bed, and we're done.
Did you ever experience an older man? Because, you know, this has been my experience where, like, an older man sexually can't really last. You're like, okay, you only got one round in you?
And they feel they do. They feel like, oh my God, I give it to you for an hour when you're doing 2 minutes.
Seriously.
No, buddy, I can keep on going. You can.
Yes. Oh my God, that is the most frustrating thing as a woman that is energetic and wants to go for longer. That's sexually, you know, that is sexual. It's just like.
I was just 21 years old. I had just recently broke up with my high school sweetheart a year ago, and I started going back on the dating site, and he was my coworker, my manager, actually.
Oh, he was your manager, the guy that was 17 years older?
He had experience and knew how to treat me, but it was the worst.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It was the worst. It was the worst, like sexually. You mean?
Yeah.
Yes, I mean,
but
he was very nice. He treated me well. We worked both together, but just sexually, if it's not in the bed, you don't have anything.
And let me ask you, what about like personal things, like things he watched, things he did? Was it stuff that you were like, dude, like you're old?
The news.
The
all
news.
The time.
The news all the time. Roxy, pay attention.
I'm
She's talking.
DMs.
Okay, this girl's here calling your hot topic right now.
I'm trying to multitask. Shoot.
Hey, that is freaking hilarious. I love that because that's something that I noticed when I was dating. Like I just said that a little while ago, I was dating an older woman, and she was doing like older woman stuff when I was just a kid. I was, you know, I had no kids. I was like living life.
Yeah.
And she had kids.
I don't want to do anything with you.
Yeah, and it was just like she wanted to do. All she wanted me to do was go to her house.
Gosh.
And I was almost the same.
You pick me up from work. Let's go home. I'll cook for you.
Yeah.
And he was like, really, nigga?
Oh, that is good. That is good, Jane Doe. We appreciate your call.
Well, your younger one, let me tell you.
Girl, what? Brady, see, this is why I like younger men. What? Tell me about that younger man.
No, please don't.
You know what? I was crawling on the floor. I just didn't know where to hold myself from.
Wow.
Yeah, young.
Put it down. In more than 2 minutes.
And what happened?
You said yesterday 24 minutes? No, he went beyond 24 minutes.
And what happened with him? What happened? It didn't work out because of what? Be honest, why it did not work out?
We're your friends. It just we had an understanding. We were friends with benefits. We were
Mm.
friends without the benefits. But I'm 38 years old. I want to settle, so he's young. He is 25 years old, 26. So, you know, he still wants to do the party
And if he were to call you today and say, hey, come over, and if you had that kind of time, he said call you, hey,
yes.
you would go over in a heartbeat.
Hell yeah. I haven't gotten it in a year, so yes.
Oh wow.
You've been celibate for a year?
Yes.
Why? Just by choice?
By choice. Oh, I got niggas on my ass, but I just don't know.
Yeah.
I want to settle down. I want to have a family. You know, I bring a lot to the table, but I haven't found the right one, so I'm just waiting.
Oh.
Wow. Sounds like me. That's my soul sister right here.
Our guys will come true. Our friends will come true. I follow you, and I believe it.
You know what? You know what's funny, to Jane Doe, is that people sweat your situation. Don't you find this to be the truth that people sweat and are more concerned about your love life than you are? I get people.
My friends. A lot of
Oh my
friends
gosh.
are in high school already. They're graduated. My family, all my younger cousins, they have kids. They're like, why are you alone? Hey, don't trip up on me. I decide to be alone, not because I cannot get anyone. I decide, and I choose who to be with. But it's not a problem. If I have to adopt, I'll adopt. It's not an issue.
Yeah. I realized, Tat, that people sweat my love life more than they sweat their own love life. And I'm like, hey, don't sweat me. You're just because you're over there in an unhappy marriage. You know what I mean? They're like, aren't you gonna have kids?
My day off, I could get to sleep in, listen to you guys all morning, go to the spa. I'm gonna go and have brunch with my friends. A lot of my friends cannot do that because they're at home with their kids.
Yeah, it's a different life. I mean, do I want kids? Hell yeah. Am I gonna get my twins? Yes. Will they come out of my vagina or adopt? I don't know.
When he's gonna give them to you.
Yeah.
And why he hasn't done it right now. Right now it's time for us. So we're gonna have to take advantage of that.
Yeah. I love it.
I love it too. It's just hard to hear this as a as an older man. Thank you for your call, honey. We really appreciate it.
Love you guys. You guys are the best.
Thank you, baby. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna take one more call after this, right?
Okay.
But I'll explain myself. Hi, who's this?
Like this JP, I have to defend on the guy.
Please.
The guy.
Please.
About the not being able to perform when you get older.
Yeah, please help me out with that.
Are you older?
I know my performance.
I'm already 35.
My performance level has gone down a bit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I dated. I got kids with somebody that was older than me.
How much older than you, JP?
I was 22. She was 32.
All right, 10 years.
Okay, yeah. So everything was fun. Everything was great. But when I decided to, you know what, I'm gonna settle down with this person and have kids. After almost 10 years together, I was working because I was to provide the family. She decided, you know what, I wasn't good enough anymore, and she left me for someone younger than me.
Oh, God, it's the story of a fucking life right there.
So even though I was younger and I was with her almost 10 years, like, it comes to a point like where our body is not going to respond to the same level than when we're young, because when we're young, we don't have that responsibility. We have all the energy. Well, as soon as, like, the more you work or whatever work you do, and you wait, and your body just gets older. It's like a car. The more miles you put, it's
so well explained right here.
Yeah, I mean, you could do maintenance to it, but
Like
it's still, it's
Go
nature.
ahead, continue, my man.
Yeah, that's what I get. Like, I understand that women like young guys because they got power, but it comes to a point where.
Hear me out on this. JP, hear me out.
Your body's gonna get.
Exactly. Let me help you with this, JP. Let me help you. Isn't it kind of sad that none of you women, including yourself, RaqC, including, let me say this to you.
What are you gonna say?
That you're not saying nothing about these young guys except that they can fuck good.
No.
That they can last longer.
No.
Doesn't that make you sound a little like that shit ain't cool, man. These two girls that called said they can last longer. They can have. Thank you so much, dog. That they can have sex better. They last longer. Oh my God, he had me on the floor. You said an older man can hold it down. He's more mature. He got their shit together. But a younger guy, oh my God, it's just that they can give it to you so good. Like, don't you at some point tell yourself, like, dude, geez, that really? That's what a young guy's all about? Is that how good he can fuck you?
No, hold on. To my defense, I could say whatever I want.
You can say whatever you want.
I'm single and I could enjoy.
And I'm not saying you can't say whatever. It's
right
what
now.
You said.
Okay, yeah.
It's why you like a young man.
I'm telling you the differences. Can a young man?
What does that say about you?
No, listen.
What does that say about these callers, these ladies?
It means that
they're horneadas.
We're explaining to you the difference.
And they need to get a good pounding.
And like I said, I believe that I need to find a man that's going to be that perfect balance of a man that has it together, can hold great intellectual, stimulating conversations with me, but at the same time is going to be able to give it to me, because all that is important. Conversation is important. Sex is important. Emotional connection is important. Can a young man give you all that? Not necessarily, because they haven't lived, if they're younger, they haven't lived life as much as you have. An older man can, but they come with these like traumas already of women that have done them dirty. And they kind of expect that from you too. And how are you going to be the exception to the rule? And it's like with an older man, you feel like you got to explain and justify shit. And you're like, dude, this is who I am. I want, like me.
Well, I personally went through something. And you know, I'm going to use my own story to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and here's the thing. I don't think that this was 6 years ago, 7 years ago. So I wasn't 39. I was 32 or something. So that's not old.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, my relationship went the other way because I just wasn't a good guy. I just wasn't a good man. I wasn't a good husband. I wasn't a good, you know what I mean? I wasn't good to her. I thought I was, but I also was a little mentally, I was a mental abuser. You know what I'm saying? I abused mentally. That's her excuse.
And that takes a lot of courage to admit that.
It's the truth. It was her truth. Did I feel I was? No, I did not feel I was, but that was her truth. Her truth was, you were abusive mentally. And, well, what did she go do? She went and fucked the younger guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard for me to hear these women right now.
That's why it makes me feel some type of way.
It does. And especially hearing it from my co-host and my friend. It's just like, really?
Hey, listen, I'm single.
This is what young guys, all young guys got to offer?
I'm experiencing what's out there right now, and let me tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy to date in 2019.
Hey, you're live with us. Who is this?
It's me, Django with Cat. I wanna clear one thing. It's not just the sex. The thing that young guys bring, they give you the attention as well, and they have more energy to go sightseeing, to go trips. We made 3 trips in our whole friends with.
And I bet you paid for that young guy too. I bet you paid. You didn't.
No, I didn't.
Roxy, when you go out with a young guy, tell me, have you paid for that?
You know what? No,
young guys don't know how to pay for shit.
No. There's actually some young guys out there that have it together.
It's wrong. The older guy I dated with, we were together for 8 months. All we ever did, watch movies at home, cook dinner at home, and watch the news. If he had a little bit more energy to, hey, let's go to the movies, hey, let's do this, then how would have been the perfect relationship?
These phone lines are blowing up now.
I would have put the sexual thing aside.
Yeah.
I had no energy to do anything. Nothing at all. Like, hey, let's go to my family gathering. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take a nap. You go.
Oh hell no! That is so unattractive. You know, like.
So imagine, Ben, it's not just because the younger guys give it to me better.
Well, that's what you said. I'm just going off what you said, honey. You were on here saying that you were crawling on the floor, that this guy gave you sex better than anybody. He went longer than 24 minutes. That's all you were talking about was how good you were getting.
No, that's what you focused on. I mean, yes, she said that, but I'm happy she called back.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Claudia.
Hi, Claudia. Where are you calling from?
Hey, I'm in San Gabriel Valley. I love your show, by the way.
Thank you, Claudia. So what's the youngest or oldest that you've ever dated?
Listen here. RaqC, I'm part of your world. You and I communicate, and let me just tell you that I've done both ways. I've dated older by 10 years, and I've dated younger by 10 years.
Which one do you like more?
You know, I like both for different reasons.
Me too.
Well, which one do you like more?
Why do we gotta choose?
Because this is a question, and that's your question you asked.
I know, but
what are you talking about?
It's so challenging when both men offer different things.
I'm not gonna say anything. Go ahead, RaqC.
No, so Claudia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's better for you, the younger or the older? What's worked better for you?
Explain. Like RaqC said, older men stimulate your mind. They're stable. And
younger dudes stimulate your pussy.
Let me explain. The things that these ladies are missing in these communications, these last calls, is everyone is saying that young guys have more stamina and young guys, you know, obviously have more energy. They keep up with them and they go more than those 24 minutes. The whole deal is that women are missing the statement, young guys make older women feel young again.
Yeah.
So don't go getting mad when an older man like myself goes and screws around with younger women. Oh my God, Tat. Oh my God, Tat. Oh my God, Tat. She's too young for you. Oh my God, Tat. She's too this. She's that. Hey, you know what? Just the way you get off on the young guys, I'll get off on a younger woman.
That makes sense.
They look better. Older women got saggy ass tits. Older women.
Not all.
Older women want to freaking. You know what I mean? They don't. I can understand the feeling young part.
Yeah.
I can understand the feeling young part, but if it's all about getting, I'm not over here saying, oh well, younger women got way better it's way better sex because they make you feel good. What do you want to be? See when an old ass chick?
They give you life.
Yes, they give you life. They make you feel good. You want to go to a club. You want to go dance. You want to go a home. You want to go do the movies. They got energy.
Yeah, it's more like a partnership.
But it's not. I'm not here saying, oh well, they got better sex. Because I think older women have better sex than younger women.
Because they're more experienced.
Because the young woman, you know what I mean? An older woman's like, suck my toes, do this. You know, they got experience.
Yeah.
So listen, Tat.
So I'm the other way around. I'm the other way around.
This is what I gotta tell you. You're not older than me. I'm actually older than you.
Okay.
My mentality isn't that of an older woman. I actually am that young girl in my mind that does all those things that you are identifying young women do. However, I'm also sophisticated enough to know that when it comes to satisfying a man, I can do that as an older woman. And then again, I'm not saggy. So...
Well, maybe in your eyes you're not saggy, but to a younger guy you may be.
I'm not.
She's like, I drink my collagen.
Let me see.
every
Let me
day.
see. Send me a picture. Send me a picture. Let me be the judge of that. How are you gonna say let me be the judge of that? Send it to our Instagram at tattandthecrew. Let me evaluate you.
Okay, let me show you what I was doing this morning so that you can figure it out. I'll definitely send it to you. And then you're going to identify with me as the older woman that literally keeps it real.
And I bet you were doing a squat challenge this morning, huh?
I was hiking.
And you know what? You can tell this woman is
So
able to
defensive
hold
I'm getting
down
with this conversation.
an intellectual conversation. You can tell this woman is well spoken. Even she's older than you, Tap.
Yeah.
She could give you life and she could stimulate your brain.
Yes.
I'm 8 years older than you.
All right.
Oof. And in your mind, so you're a 48-year-old woman. In your mind, you said you have a very young mind. How old are you in your mind? Because I'm the same way.
In my mind, I'm 27.
Ooh. But you know, everything starts in the mind. If that's what you feel you are, that is what you are. Even if, your birth certificate says something else.
Energy, and this is what I'm saying. You keep it positive in your mind, and your body follows along with you.
100% in agreement to that. This is why I love my followers on Snapchat and Instagram. You guys are the best.
Good stuff.
Roxy, you and I communicate quite often on Snap and sometimes on Instagram. And a couple of times I've sent you messages that should be delivered to Tat.
What do you mean?
Like what? Give an example of a message.
Corazon, the last time that I sent a message for you, I said, wow, Tat is actually a good-looking guy.
Oh.
And then, listening to your voice on the radio, I was like, wow, he's sexy too.
Oh.
Damn.
Wow.
And he's single, Claudia.
I'm always here Tat saying, my self-esteem is low. I don't understand why.
Well, I mean, I've been cheated on.
He's stuck in the past.
I've been told I'm fat. I've been told by RaqC how ugly my hair is.
Hold on, stop. I build you up. You better stop.
But you could sometimes build me down too, RaqC.
Sometimes I'm like, hey, what's up with your hair? But
that's
rarely.
Who cares about my hair? Like,
Rarely.
And you know how I already have low self-esteem.
You're already traumatized.
When you do that to someone, it could really you know how bad I just want to shave my freaking head now? I'm serious about that. I cut my hair for you.
Oh God, be quiet.
RaqC, did I not get a new hairstyle?
But for me or for you?
I did it for you. I did it, and you don't even pay me a compliment about it.
Hold on.
You said I look like Jimmy freaking Neutron.
On Monday,
is that a compliment? Is that a compliment that you tell someone they look like fucking Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah, he's cute. Jimmy Neutron is
this
so
girl
cute.
right here. She's paying me compliments.
That's
compliments right here.
Listen, let me tell you something. It's all about building up your self-esteem. And really, you put yourself down way too much on the radio. You got to look up and stay positive and say what's in the past is in the past, and I'm here to look for the future.
All right.
You heard that?
Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate
Don't
that.
let the past keep you, and don't let the past keep you in a cage.
Okay.
That's it. Let it go, baby.
I'll try.
Let it go, motherfucker.
And I appreciate the call, and I appreciate the compliments, and I appreciate your honesty. And that was an awesome call. It was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm really glad. I've actually been wanting to call in on a lot of other topics because I've been listening to you guys since day one. And I've also been asking friends to tune into you guys as well. Because I enjoy the conversations that go back and forth there. And, from time to time, you're battled. But it's all good. You guys are doing a really great job. Whoever on this radio station hired both of you guys at the same time to do this did a fantastic job.
Hey, shout out to John Halterman, shout out to
Thank
DJ
you,
Ski, and shout out to Ice Cube. They hired us. I appreciate that.
Tat and I think we balance each other out.
Yeah.
You know?
You're certainly welcome, and check it out. I'm going to actually send a picture of me hiking today
Yeah, let me check you out. I might want to take you out. You know, you never know. Yeah, let me see how hot you are.
Oh.
But anyway, all the same, I wanted to reach out to you guys and kind of interject into this topic because obviously there was a point of view that wasn't being conveyed on your show today, and that was that obviously women go for younger guys because they make them feel younger. That's pretty much it. But I don't decide to say I pick one over the other. We pick both.
Hey,
Damn.
there it is. Send that picture too. I want to see how hot you are.
You're sending it to my Snapchat, you said?
I said I'll send it to your Snap right now.
All right,
okay,
thank
baby.
you.
Send it over.
Okay.
Bye, baby girl.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There it is. There it is.
See, chat? Keep it moving.
All right, if you had to pick right now, A and B, young guy or old guy, RaqC, what do you push? You have to. This is it. This is the guy you're gonna be with. Young, old, right now. Come on. Come on.
A guy that has it both. A guy that has both qualities and both, you know.
And with that being said, this is Tattoo and the Crew, man. We are all the way live from Dash Studios here in Hollywood, California. Happy Hump Day, June 12th. Great topic, RaqC. Great hot topic. The phone lines were still going. We just had to, yeah, that was that. And you know what? You know, it goes to show your raw emotion. I mean, when you've been through something like that, it's just really hard to hear that young dude's got it better in bed than an old guy like me, especially when I already have talked about how my sex performance has gone down lately. It's just the juice isn't in me like it used to be. Damn, it makes me think like, dude, like, do I even want to get with an older woman because she's gonna seek a younger guy eventually? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm just gonna stick to a younger women, or you know what I'm saying?
But it comes down to your.
It was a lot. It was a lot of thought. It was a big thought process for me.
Yeah, but you know what? I gotta tell you, Ty, I'm gonna call you out right now. You're bullshit. You haven't been running.
I haven't.
Right? You haven't been hitting the hills.
It's hard when you do a morning radio show.
No excuse.
Yeah, but I work. It's hard to be in shape.
At least jump rope at home, but you haven't been being physically active like you used to be.
Yeah.
You know, when you run, you shed weight like fast. You know, everything just kind of gets in place. You haven't been running. Are you taking your supplements? Are you taking multivitamins? Like,
wow. I thought you meant supplements like a blue pill or something like that.
No, like,
I do have my vitamins. I'm trying. I'm trying.
They're in an envelope. Like, you need to swallow it.
I drink them after the show because it rejuices me. I always drink a pack of this after the show, and it just
it looks like a horse pill.
Wow, they're GNC. It's very good stuff.
That looks like one of those things you stick up your butt.
No,
you know, like
it's good stuff.
Things that they used to put in your butt.
It definitely it energizes me very well.
Are you know, you might talk about my Shrek water, but let me tell you, this is what it is. Like, you should follow my lead more often on certain supplements.
And it's very easy for you to say that, RaqC, when you know women don't really need to do much in bed but lay there, and the man's the one that really does the work.
No, you don't want to just lay there. You don't want to be known as like that girl that just sits there and lays there missionary style.
But it's much different being the woman in the sexual side than it is being the man, because we're the performing. We're the ones with the palo.
I gotta say, I feel bad for men. Men.
We got it rough.
Expectations of men nowadays, and it's easy being a woman. If I could die and be born again a woman, I would be born again a woman. Because like women, we literally could have it all.
No doubt about it. We got it rough.
You guys gotta live up to this certain like expectation and this bar, and it's just like if you don't, you feel like a loser. If you can't provide, you know, I come to the conclusion when a man doesn't have money in his pocket, he feels the worst. He feels the worst. A man cannot be a man.
And when a man can't get it up, it's even worse than not having money.
You know, there's two things that I feel for a man. When you're short, a short man, I mean, you can't pull up. Once you, if you're short and then if you got a small penis, that's a double curse. I feel really bad for men that are short and have small penises. It's like, dude, you gotta overcompensate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta just overspend or overspoil because, dang, that's bad. Short men
we are only 10 days away.
What?
10 days away. And I want to bring it back because I'm so excited about this. Friday is our first taping where we're going to actually tape All About Big 3, hosted by your boy Tattoo. And I'm going to be co-hosting with Ice Cube. Yesterday I got to spend some time with Cube. I was invited over his crib. It was an amazing, awesome day where we, we're writing. Shout out to DJ Pooh, who's producing All About Big 3. And this is going to be a great show. And it's literally all about the Big 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
athletes and everything.
Athletes, entertainers, updates, highlights, what city we're going to be in, from the city we just came out of, the city we're going to be going to. I mean, it's just an overall injury reports, everything you need to know about Big 3, including, what these players have been doing on the off season, what they listen to, what they're wearing, lifestyle.
Shoes they wear.
Everything Big 3, man. And what an honor it is to be asked to host it. And it's a really, really dope situation. It just goes to show how big Big 3 is becoming. We're just in our third season, and we plan on going forever. You know what I'm saying? This isn't something short term. This is something long term. Go from Fox Sports to CBS, the CBS network. It's that obviously can tell you and show you that Big 3 is really moving in a up direction. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Big 3 Radio right here on Dash. Anyways, you guys, yes, it's 21 minutes after the hour. This is Tattoo and the Crew. RaqC, what's up?
I gotta tell you, so Chrissy Teigen, her and her mom, John Legend's wife, Chrissy Teigen, her and her mom, they landed a courtroom comedy called Chrissy's Court. I was like, this is cool.
Now, is she, these are going to be real people going in with cases? Because that's kind of cool right there.
Well, no.
It's going to be like a court show? It's like a sitcom?
No, I'll give you the synopsis of the series. It's basically, she's going to be, Chrissy Teigen will front a new cooking show. Because I don't know if you know, she has a cooking book. She's really good at cooking.
And Chrissy Teigen, John Legend's
wife, the one that he hooked up with the same day after she was on his video shoot.
Good for him.
Now his wife, 2 kids later. Ladies, there is hope.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad if you give it up the first night to the right man. Just kidding. You just don't know if it's the right man. That's the risk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, it's a new cooking show with Chef David Chang, and it's been officially confirmed that she has another project on the way with her mother. So she's doing this cooking show, and her mom. It's going to be called. It's a comedy. It's going to be kind of like little comedy sketches with her mom, and it's a digital show. It's not going to be coming out like on a big network. It's just like a digital show. And I like that a lot of these networks are starting to understand the importance of putting digital content out there. Kind of like YouTube is king when it comes to that, but all these other networks are like, hey, nobody's really watching TV anymore. People are really watching Netflix and Pluto and all these other things to get their content. So it's going to be a cool little courtroom comedy with her mom. It's not meant to be serious, but it's meant to be more comedic. And Chrissy is very outspoken. She's very non-traditional. She doesn't take herself serious. I think that's probably why John Legend fell in love with her, because she's a clown. She's a clown. She's sexy.
Yeah.
She's hot. She has a kid. She bounces right back to having body. And he got the package.
That's nice.
So she's coming out with that.
Congratulations.
It's going to be called Chrissy's Court.
Chrissy's Court.
Yeah.
I will not be watching that. I'd rather watch you and your mom.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
You know what? I've always wanted to have
And I'm being serious about that.
I'd
rather watch you and your mom. I watch you on Instagram and stuff. Y'all seem like you would have a great connection on chemistry on television.
You know what's funny is me, my mom, and my sister, we call each other the Holy Trinity because we're all so different. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom was born here, but half of her life she was raised in El Salvador. She met my dad. He made her fall in love with the guitar. They have sex the first time. She gets pregnant from my sister. Boom.
Wow.
In a Latin country, you get pregnant, you get married.
Oh.
You get married, honey.
Yeah.
And she lasted with my dad 21 years. And she's like, I remember when I was walking down the aisle, I was like, why am I getting married? Because she was pregnant. So they forced her basically to marry my dad.
So
she didn't have a choice.
She didn't want to get married.
She didn't want it. 21 years old.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's first time, actually, no, my dad was 21. She was 18. But first time she has sex with my dad, she gets pregnant.
Wow.
I'm like, dang, some women, you touch them and they get pregnant.
But even though you three the Holy Trinity.
Yeah, my mom, my sister, and I.
Even though you three are all different, you guys are all very similar in a way as well, because you can all get along and, and do mother-daughter things together.
Yes, we've gone through a lot of shit, our family. So we've been able to surpass that, you know, going to therapy and really kind of understanding, like, I am my own woman, my sister's her own woman, my mom is her own woman, and we all like respect our opinions about each other, but we're all different. You know what I'm saying? Like, my sister, she's been married most of her life. And I've been like the daughter that's like, I had a career and I moved and I traveled, and you know, and sometimes when me and my sister get into it, I'm getting my hair done today actually after she does my hair. She's just like, she'll run her mouth about me not being married and not having kids, and I'm just like, Susie, just be quiet.
Right.
We lead different lives. You know what I mean? You chose to get married, and now I'm struggling to get married. You know, and sometimes I actually think about that, Tat. Like, is marriage really for me?
Well, I mean, is your sister happily married?
It's her second marriage.
Wow, it's her second marriage.
I think she's happy.
She is.
She married a brother.
But do you ever see your sister and see her married, even if she's happily married, and tell yourself like, whoa, I'm good. This is because me personally, I have a few friends, and I do envy some of my friends' love. I envy it. Like, I'm like, dude, I want that, man. I want to have like a family, and I had it already. See, I'll never do that again. I know marriage for me is done. It's over. I'm never gonna get married, because I said the woman I wanted to marry, we're never gonna get married. You know what I'm saying?
Don't ever say never, Tat.
I will never get married.
You never want to open yourself up to that?
I do not want to get married. I don't want nobody being the stepmom to my kids. I don't want nobody, no. And it's not that, it's not, please don't take it the wrong way. Not you, Roxy, but I'm just saying, like, no one's good enough. No one, and that doesn't mean we're better. It's just that no one's good enough. I don't want my kids to have no stepmom. I'm good on that. My time passed to do I believe that you should only marry the mother of your kids. They deserve that. Why marry? It's not. All this God stuff I talk about. I believe in what I read. I practice what I preach, and it's not biblical. It's not biblical to have 3 different husbands and have kids from other people. Like, it's just not biblical.
It's only biblical if they cheat on you and they break the sacrament.
Well,
right? If a dude cheats on you, that means he didn't honor the sacrament.
And at the end of the day, maybe I should have married her back then. Maybe I should have made a sacrament there. So whose fault really is it at the end of the day?
And why do you think it is, Ty? I've always asked myself this question when it comes to men. Why is it that a man could have 2 kids with a woman? It's like, the love of my life. This woman, I'm buying her a house, I'm buying her a car, but yet you don't find her worthy enough to marry her. You know, because and then a lot of that, the woman.
Mine was financial. My reason was financial. I thought I was supposed to do something mega, and it wouldn't be good enough to just get married in Vegas.
Well, that's good that you think that way. It should be a mega celebration.
And it really, I mean, what about love? What about, hey, I can't afford it, but I want to marry you for the sake of our children. Our children deserve to not say that's my mom and that's my dad and their boyfriend and girlfriend. They deserve to say my parents are married.
That's beautiful. That's my dream.
The number one reason I would have gotten married is for my kids, because they deserve it. They don't deserve to go through are your parents married? No, but they love each other. Like, no, yes, my parents.
So why do men stall that? Like,
I think a lot of it's financial.
A lot of it's
financial. I speaking for myself, it was a financial thing. I wanted the best.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, who wants to get married in Vegas?
Your intentions were great.
At least they were great. And at the end of the day, it's just I mean, and it's not a big deal. It's not like, I'm not sad about it. That I know I'm never gonna get married. I'm not sad about it. I'm not over here. But the point of what I'm saying is, I have seen some of my friends, and they're in really wonderful relationships. You envy that a little bit sometimes because you missed out on that. And then you're like, dude, you just hear them on the phone, like, where are you? And like, yo, I told you I'm with my boy right now, I'm with Tat. And you know what I mean? Like, these little bickering battles, always on the phone, checking in, where they're going, where they are, what time.
I can't have a husband like that.
You see what I'm saying? So to me, I'm like, dude, do I really envy this right here? because I only envy the good part of it. Then when you see the negative part of it, you're like, dude, I'm freaking good. I'm freaking glad.
You see, I train them from the jump. You know, I don't always pick up my calls when the dude calls me. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be 24/7 available for you because I'm busy.
But do you ever have those moments with your sister where yes, she's happily married? You just said yes, she's happy, but do you ever have moments where you look at her and you're like, this is why I'm kind of cool not being married?
You know what? I really admire my sister's story because she was married. She used to be a really big girl, 300 pounds. She was married. She was an angry, heavy woman. She always tells me, sis, if there's any girl out there that's heavy that tells you she's happy, she's a liar. And this is coming from a girl that used to be 300 pounds. Like I was able to hook her up with the lap band surgery, and Susie looks great now. But she went through a really messed up marriage, was cheated on, and all that crumbled. Took her time to rediscover. I think she was single 4 years. Then she met her now husband, who's a good dude. Good dude, has his own business, had kids. She had kids. It kind of made sense. I don't really envy my sister. I don't like to envy anybody, because I feel like that's her journey. But yeah, I feel like I guess I only envy it when I'm at night at home wanting to be held. I'm just like, oh, I wish I had. But I get caught up in the good part. You know what I mean? And so when I say I don't know if marriage is for me, it's because I like the good parts. I don't like the bad parts of a relationship. But I'm also not that girl in a relationship that's dramatic. I'm very, you know me, I'm just very like, okay, cool. Like, I'm very much like a guy in that sense. Like, I don't want to fight. I'm a big lover. I'm spicy. I'm intense. But I'm not the girl that's going to be, where are you at? I'm not the girl that's looking through your phone. I'm just not that girl because if you have time to look through your man's phone, like you need to get busy with your life.
Yeah.
I mean, unless there's reason to believe that he's creeping and you gotta get some type of confirmation.
Or how about like just
whatever.
How about just like I've been with a friend of mine and his wife calls him like every freaking hour.
Oh God, not
every hour he has to get on the phone and it's just like I don't say anything to him. I'm not telling him. That's his life. So I'm not sitting there telling him like, yo, dog, so what's your wife freaking blowing you up? But I catch this, and I'm not over exaggerating. She'll call him, and he's not he's not the only guy too. I have a friend of mine that seems to be in an amazing relationship, and every couple hours they get on the phone, and I think it's cool, but sometimes it's for the wrong reasons. It'd be like I'm right here having lunch, like. And it's just like, damn, man, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't look forward to that.
Well, you know what annoys me?
I don't look forward to that at all.
Especially like now that I'm single. A boyfriend, I don't mind. But a dude that when I'm single, you FaceTime me. What? Why do you think you have the right to FaceTime me?
Why not?
Because I don't want you to.
But it does.
I think that's so disrespectful. The only person that can FaceTime me is my mom. Because I love my mom, but I just feel like that is such an invasion of privacy.
Oh my God, that is such such a whole topic in itself.
I bet you if we open, I just find it so like, have I ever FaceTime you?
No.
Yeah, and you've never FaceTime me either.
Yeah, but I sometimes will FaceTime someone because I don't know. FaceTime it's a thing on your phone now. It's the way to talk to people.
I just feel like you gotta
then decline it. If you don't like it, decline it.
I'll FaceTime my nephew. I'll FaceTime my family. But when a dude just FaceTimes you out of nowhere, I'm just like, dude. Like the other day, this guy FaceTime. He's my homie. He was hitting me from New York, and it was when I was in Arkansas. And he was like, yo, I don't know what part of the world he's a producer. He was like, pick up.
You have the option to push.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I'm about to jump in the shower butt naked. Why do you think he's like, oh, pick up. Dude, no. You're my homie. Why? Like, what? All of a sudden you got feelings like you want to see RaqC. Like, it was just, I said, don't ever FaceTime me again.
Yeah, but
like,
you don't know when someone's FaceTiming you. Like when I FaceTime someone, it's not like I know that they're getting in the shower and hey, you have the right to freaking push decline.
I just feel like if you're gonna FaceTime somebody, let them know you're not FaceTime.
Here's what I think. I think that sometimes there's liars out there and they say they're somewhere and then you want to FaceTime them. Hey, let me check where you're at. And you decline it because you are lying to that person.
That could be true.
And you're not telling them where you really are, and you got to bullshit. And that's a like insecure. That's like a not an insecurity problem. That's a mental like I'm fucking up problem.
That's just a personal thing. I just feel like it's an invasion of privacy. That's my opinion on FaceTime. With my mom FaceTimes me, that's okay because that's my mama. But if a dude feels that he could just FaceTime me, I'm just like, wait, who do you think you are? Why are you FaceTiming me? No.
It's a feature on your phone. Everyone uses it.
Don't use it, okay?
And you
please.
have the right to push decline.
That's true. And then they get their
and someone like myself, there's nothing personal about FaceTiming anyone. Sometimes you just want to see the person.
Okay, I'm gonna FaceTime you later on today.
Go ahead.
But it's different. We're homies.
Anytime.
Okay.
Anytime. Good topic, good discussion, good calls, good energy.
Of course.
I always learn more about you every day. As much as we are friends and we think we know each other, you really learn more about your friend and friendship as the days go on, you know. So it was good for me. It was a very therapeutic morning.
Thank you. And you know, we haven't talked about our YouTube channel.
Right.
About making sure that we get to the 1,000 subscribers.
Let's do it.
Because all of a sudden I'm looking forward to this toe sucking session. I'm serious.
Everyone's looking forward to it. A lot of people, personal people, and my Instagram, it's going nuts over the toe sucking. So quickly.
We haven't talked about it. Okay,
yeah.
So we said that the moment our Tattoo and the Crew YouTube channel hits 1,000 subscribers, Tattoo and I, we are going to pay off this bet. Well, it's not even a bet.
No, it's a reward.
It's a reward.
Yeah.
Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, Tat and I are going, he's going to suck my toes.
Yeah.
My pretty ass toes.
And you know, YouTube is all about videos and content, so that's the reward, that's the giving back. You subscribe to our channel. You tell 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people about this YouTube Tattoo and the Crew channel. Tell them to subscribe, because the faster we get to that 1,000, the faster I'm gonna have that foot in my mouth. You know what I mean? And I look forward to that foot in my mouth.
And you know what? Yesterday, this guy wrote to me in my DMs, listening to the show. He's like, RaqC, I'm so thankful that you understand that what 95% of men love, and it's pretty feet. He goes, and I love that Tattoo is not afraid to admit that he has a foot fetish, because 95% of men do. But for some reason, men are embarrassed to admit it.
Well,
I wonder why.
I said we get to 1,000, I'm sucking your toes. We get to 10,000, I'm gonna let you step on my balls.
Oh my God.
Because I love them feet, girl. I love anything to get closer than feet. You know what I'm saying?
Then we're really gonna know what you're working with.
Hey, I don't care. I already admitted I'm not working with the best thing. You know, so this is
you know what? It's the guys that say things like that probably put it down.
Wow.
And then it's the men that boast and all this stuff, and you're like, bro, what are you working with?
Well,
you probably put it down.
I guarantee I do not put it down. I guarantee I do not put it down. So no, I'm not boasting or anything like that. But we want 1,000 YouTube subscribers. We got a really awesome email from YouTube. We're congratulating us on our 100 subscribers.
Well, we're at 189.
We're at 189. I would love to be at 289 tomorrow. If we could be at 289 tomorrow, it just gets us that much closer. Also, subscribe. Tomorrow we got Felipe Esparza.
On the show, yes.
On the show, all the way live in the studio. Comedian, a great guy, a marijuana connoisseur.
Yep.
Felipe Esparza is going to be hanging out with us.
And tomorrow is actually 1 month that we've been on the air.
Oh my God! Let's celebrate. Can I bring some JNS for us? Are you gonna eat like a bean and cheese burrito with me or something like that, or some egg huevos with soy chorizo? Can I bring some food from JNS?
Yeah, but I want egg whites with ham and the beans and that guacamole salsa.
Oh,
can the owner deliver it? He was handsome.
I'm gonna ask him. That's a good one. I'm gonna ask him to come in 1 month together tomorrow. It's our anniversary. RaqC and I, Tattoo and the Crew, that we've been on. So it would be awesome to get even another 100 subscribers to our YouTube. Make sure you tune in to the show tomorrow. Anything before we go, RaqC?
Yes, today is day 3 of the squat challenge. Nice. So the squat challenge is
that's turning up on your Snapchat and Instagram, right?
Yeah, you know what? I got videos from everybody send me your videos. I want to feature them on my Instagram story. The challenge is this: you got to do 100 squats a day for 30 days. Today is day 3. You could space them out, 25, 25, 25, 25, 50, 50, or just if you're savage, 101 squat.
Nice.
So squat it out, ladies and gentlemen.
And don't forget, guys, Sunday is Father's Day. I know it's only Wednesday, but let's honor our fathers now.
Yes.
You want to call, you want to shout them out, you want, you think of what you want to say for him. You can always use our platform for that, Dash Radio, Big 3 Radio, 323-230-4445. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, same place, same time, 7 a.m. Pacific. If you miss missed the show today, you can catch us all the way live 3 p.m. Pacific time right here, Dash Radio, Big 3 Radio. On behalf of Tattoo and the Crew, RaqC, myself, thank you so much for tuning in. We understand your choices and options in morning radio. You choose Big 3 Radio, you choose Tattoo and the Crew, and it means absolutely everything to us. Once again, tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, we're hanging out with very funny Felipe Esparza. We're going to have more show for you, more music for you, more Tattoo and the Crew. Thank you so very much. We are out.